Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is BroncoJuggalo, and today I am reviewing Meathook Massacre from 2015. Now, this is directed by Dustin Ferguson, who, as you know, is not my favorite of Wild Eye directors or directors, period. But we'll just see what happens here. Three women on their way to a concert break down. Trying to find help, they cross paths with a psychopath. See what I did there? Whose favorite tool is his meat hook. Now, this has a 4.1 out of 10 on IMDb and is inspired and is a homage to TCM. Now, the soundtrack and band the girls are going to see is a real band from Australia called Dragon Claw. They do fantasy power metal, and I think I'm going to have to check them out. Now, there are some pros and cons I have for this movie. In this movie, they use some of that old, what do you call it? School information videos for, those videos we all watched in class back when we were kids. And that had, well, maybe not these particular videos, but ones like them. But it was a video about meat processing, and even though it's cool, they let it play for way too long. They use the TCM sound effect, that wow kind of thing, or whatever it is. I can't do it very well. They use that sound effect in this, and I didn't think that was cool. Now, is that an homage? Yes, it is. But let me tell you why I don't think it's cool when I get to my pros. And the final thing I didn't like about this movie is that it has cutaway kills. And it just made the movie kind of blah. The movie... It had a good build-up. It started okay, but when it came down to pulling the trigger, it kind of fell flat. But I do have to give Dustin some props here. This movie is shot on video, literally shot on VHS with camcorders in 2015. So to do something like that in 2015 is pretty cool. I also have to give him credit because it looks pretty good. It's good quality. Now, there is a wraparound black and white segment featuring an Elvira-type character called Gulia that I really enjoyed. And there is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre-like intro. You know that part of the beginning of Texas Chainsaw Massacre where the guy's reading the statement? They do that in this film as well, and I did like that. Now, that's why I say the sound was a negative. They already had the TCM intro. So instead of putting the sound in there, which makes the movie just feel like a ripoff instead of an homage, they should have just left it out and kept it with just the intro. The music of Dragon Claw is really awesome. I really enjoy it. And I really think that they did a really good job recreating the 80s. They even got the right cars. I did enjoy that. And I really like Bubba's Dance, another tribute to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. At the end of the movie, it has a very similar ending. In fact, it's the exact same ending. A lot about this is pretty close to TCM. But it has the exact same ending. She gets away in a pickup truck, but she's driving instead of in the back. And Bubba does a dance with his meat hook. And I thought he put his own spin on it, and that was cool. So, guys, while this first movie in this franchise, and as you know, I got them all from Wild Eye, didn't blow me away, I am not dissuaded. I've heard that every movie in the franchise is better than this one. And looking on IMDb, they all have higher scores than this one. So, I am not dissuaded. I can't wait to see more. This is BroncoJuggalo saying thank you to Wild Eye for sending this, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.